Welcome to Whiskey with Rye. I'm Rye, and every week we talk about the distillery, the mash bill, and the nose and taste three different ways of whiskey: straight, with water, and on the rocks. The whiskey I'm with this week, Colonel E.H. Wow, you can't see that at all, can you? Um, it'll be up there. Colonel E.H. Taylor, straight rye, bottled in bond. Yes, Colonel E.H. Taylor, straight rye, bottled in bond. It's a mouthful, but um, so this is on Buffalo Trace. We've talked about Buffalo Trace before. They do not disclose their mash bills. All I can tell you is that it is aged in a char four oak barrel. Let's see any other. So it is 100 proof because it is bottled in bond. Um, it's at least 4 years old. Not just because it says that on the label, but also because it says the word straight. So that when it comes to bourbon or rye is going to mean that it's either it's at least 4 years old. So got some real good color there. This bottle has a little bit of a special story, just because we are in quarantine, lockdown, all that kind of stuff. Some special rules were passed locally where you could get cocktails to go, but they weren't letting you sell closed bottles, closed full bottles of spirits. So I worked with a local restaurant, and they actually did me a huge solid. Sold me this bottle, but as you can see, or might be able to see, it is open. So they had to pour it into a separate container, but then gave me the the tube and they gave me the bottle, which was really cool and why they're one of my favorite restaurants out there. So shout out to them, even though I'm not going to say who it is. A, so you don't know where I'm at, and B, so they don't get in trouble. But yeah, so I'm really excited to jump into this one, just because I haven't had this before. I've had the Colonel E.H. Taylor before. I haven't had this rye. November is going to be rye month. Sorry about missing last week, but um, we'll make up for it a bit here. It's a nice rye. So yeah, so expect some ryes this week, and then we'll go ahead and pour our rocks port as well. So we got what, 3 episodes this month? So they'll all be rye whiskey of some sort. So jump into the nose straight. So right off the bat, you know it's rye. It's got that spicy, peppery herbal note. I want to say it's like a eucalyptus spice, wood spice. There is an herbal note in there that I'm just not able to place right now. Lago is waiting for his ice cube. It's a really friendly nose. That's banana bread. First hit is banana bread, and it just kind of swells in the mouth. The tannins become more present. Banana bread. There's a, I keep wanting to saying a eucalyptus herbal note there. It's very effervescent. Just really nice. Really like this. The drink's friendly for 100 proof. Yeah, that's really nice. All right, so let's add a little bit of water. little more than I wanted to there, but that's all right. And of course, handy dandy Yeti with ice. We'll just put 1 cube in there. Flagel, come here. Come here. Oh, there you go. People want to see it. There you go, bud. And we'll put a couple more down to keep him distracted. As I'm eating either my hair or his. All right, so with the water, it just kind of faded. There's almost a peppermint. I want to say a peppermint tea here now. So I don't drink tea, so I don't have much experience with it. So that may be what I'm tasting, and or smelling. Vodka, I promise. Yeah, it's. I think it's got a tea note on there. Cinnamony, peppery, spicy. Eucalyptus, still there. None of the sweetness. There's no butter, caramel, butterscotch. None of that. Really, just all spice, which is nice. So into the Rochefort. Okay, there's the sweetness. That's caramel, like a soft caramel on the nose. And on the taste, with a little bit of spice at the finish. Yeah. So I will say I prefer it neat. But water and ice are really tied. It just depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for sweet with a little bit of spice, then I would go on the rocks. If you were looking for just toned down spice, I would say go with the water. Either way, you can't go wrong, I would say. This bottle can be a bit hard to find, at least in my area. You don't see the kernel very often. But always if you can, I would recommend you get it. I've never had a bad experience with the kernel. So that is going to do it for me. Again, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It means the world to me. As I try to figure out what I'm doing with this channel to try and get it to grow a bit. There may be some non-whiskey special episodes at some point, talking about the glasses, things like that. I did do a whiskey stream with Police of Cake on Twitch, twitch.tv/Police of Cake. That would have been on today is that day, I believe on the 7th. Yeah, it would have been on the 7th. So make sure to go check out the vlog for that. Check out Podman's, my editor. Check out his podcast, Shot of History. And yeah, until next time, that's all there is because there is no more. Cheers.